government thought it was important to set up the parent carer forums because it was one of the recommendations in this really good and effective report that Andrew Adonis and Ed Balls had written. And I think one of the striking things in that report was the need to have a much better system of hearing from parents, carers and disabled children and young people. But to be honest, I also think that they probably didn't have any expectation that the parent carer forums would go on to be such a critical plank of the whole Aiming High programme.
Parent carer forums are a group of parent carers that come together to represent other parent carers within their community and represent the voices of those families so that they can shape local services, make change to local provision, have relationships with local authorities, CCGs, and just have that conversation on behalf of all of those families in their communities. Their understanding of their own experiences help them to then have conversations with other families so that they can then go out and represent all of those different people and make sure that those voices are heard and experiences on the ground are reflected in any decision making that takes place locally.
I believe that the commitment this time is unequivocal. Local authorities must have regard to the views, wishes and feelings of the child or young person and their parents.
Parent care participation doesn't have to be difficult. And very often it's a case of just raising people's awareness of what the problem is, and slight changes to the way people work can bring about huge improvement to the experience for disabled children and their families.
It isn't that there is a cosy relationship here. What it is that there is a productive relationship which is based on outcomes, getting the best for children, but doesn't mean that anybody has to compromise.
You're all working towards the same common goal and you're building up that trust. I think it's the trust that makes a difference.
It does take a bit longer, but you do actually chew over issues and you come to resolutions that are shared, so it's worth it.
I think a key message for me is simply to trust the parent carer network and talk with them about the challenges that we face. And through those conversations, I think the decisions we come to can often be certainly better considered, but often more effective in trying to do the best we can with the resources we have available.
Working together in partnership isn't a process, it's a belief system. You've really got to, at your core, believe that it's the right thing to do, firstly, and secondly, that you will make better decisions.
The difference that parent carers have made to national policy, I think, is quite profound. The voice of parents and the drive to get them more involved in co-production is very much at the heart of what we're doing.
We are led by parents and carers. We listen to and we represent parents and carers, and we work for parents and carers of children with SEND.
And numbers are empowering. So when you know you are part of a larger organisation, supported on a national basis, you have some power to change things.
We've seen outcomes improving, we've seen relationships improving, and we can demonstrate that we made a difference to children and young people today.
Whatever the sort of politics around things, it's actually the people at the heart of it that really matter.